So today we're going to do a little tutorial. We're going to learn the shove it, no comply, and that's the backside shove, not the front side shove. This is a trick that I learned from Dan Webb's video, probably about a year and a half ago. I've gotten pretty good at it, not to blow my own trumpet. It's one of those tricks that once you break it down, it's very easy to do, but it looks slick, it looks impressive. And if you don't quite do it right, it can look a bit disjointed, or you can land like 1 foot on the floor and step on sort of thing. So I'm going to break it down into nice easy steps for you. And these practice steps you can work on sort of one at a time until you eventually string it all together and you get the trick. So the first practice step is actually just getting confident in shoving the board 180. So when I learnt this, I did this drill probably about an hour before I was confident of just scooping the board, want your foot around here, and you're just stepping on and doing that until it comes 180, and just try and catch your back foot back on the board. So once we're confident of that and we're shoving the board into a way where we can predict it's going to land, we can start to learn to jump onto the board. And we're going to do this before the board has landed. So you're literally just going to step, shove, and then aim to land on it. That's what we're after. The good thing about this trick is if it doesn't quite go to plan, it's pretty low risk. But when I was first learning these, I'd get on the board this way, maybe at the top of a bank. So I'd literally just walk up, shove the board, and then into the bank. So the final step, and probably the most important, is being on the board and jumping off to then pop. And this is the bit that most people seem to get wrong when they either try and copy me or they just try and do this trick. Now I do fully understand that people do no comply tricks with their foot at the back here, and then it's sort of like that. But let me tell you, there's a cheat way where you can have your back foot on the bolts. So when we jump off, the board is staying where it is. And that for me is the most important step of this trick. So we're going back foot on the bolts, we're jumping off, and as your left foot is hitting the floor, that's when the right foot is doing this. And that needs to be synchronized. So it's like that, a bit more controlled obviously. So back foot on the bolts, jump off, shove, and then if you've drilled it enough, you'll be able to then land on it. Bosh, 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 like that. So once we have that, we then obviously need to do it moving. So we take it slow at first, back foot bolts, bosh, bosh, first try. So as you can tell from this tutorial, I'm not an expert skater, I'm very much a beginner. This is a beginner trick, but once you get the practice steps all smoothly together, it looks good, and a lot of experienced skaters at the park won't be able to do it.